I already forgot what I was supposed to say.
Duration is all about bringing people in worship to God. Our goal in getting together as a band is to lead worship, and that's what we feel we're all called to do. You know, we've all pretty much led worship at churches and stuff, and we've all been good friends, and we just decided we should come together. You know, it just hit me one day, and I was like, hey, you know, let's start a band. Why not? So, you know, I talked to Randy and Matt, and they were up for it. They thought it was awesome.
We named the band Duration because I was sitting in a concert / conference, and Joe Engle was up there giving his testimony, and I really should have been listening, but I really started pondering and wondering, what are we going to name the band? So I was sitting there and I was like, well, their band is the Joe Engle Band. Could we be the Josh Doremus Band? And I was like, no, Josh Doremus Band just doesn't sound cool. And then I was like, Doremus Band. No, Doremus just sounds funky. No offense. But I went straight from Doremus to Duration. And I was like, hey, Duration sounds pretty cool to me. And it's like, in my life, I know God has always been my duration. He's always been there throughout thick and thin, beginning to the end. He's been there for the duration. And I was like, I really like that. I texted Josh, and he was like, yeah, it sounds good to me. And Matt seemed interested in it, and I was like, awesome, we're starting on the right road. And after the show, we went to meet and greet with Jeremy Camp. And I was sitting there, and I was like, Jeremy, what do you think about the name Duration for a praise band? And he said, I really like that. I think you should run with it. But then I told Josh and Matt, hey, Jeremy Camp likes Duration. We should go with it. And so we did.
So what I was going to do is actually give you guys a tour of where we're practicing now. This is also the place where we do campus life. So here we have it. This is the Doremus' house, as you've seen on all the flyers, I'm sure. Just a nice little house here and a subdivision. I'm sure the neighbors like us practicing up there. See this little room above the garage? That's where the stuff goes down. So, alright, let's see what's going on inside. Alright, pretty quiet in here right now. Let's see here. This is the living room. This completely transforms on Tuesday nights. See the nice Duration poster there. So, alright, let's head upstairs and see what Josh and Randy are up to. We're waiting on Dan. He should be here any minute. I know they're practicing too. Let's see what's up. That was fantastic. Alright, so this is it. The practice space.
Yeah.
Randy, pizza. We do pizza every Sunday afternoon, which is when we practice. So you can see there's multiple guitars and drums laying around everywhere. Keyboard.
Missing the sound system.
Randy's amp.
That's right.
The outside, where we just were just a few minutes ago. Yep. This is Joshua's laptop. Generally we use this for chords and words. That's all you get to see. And then this is my Mac. This is what we use for recording. Trip over it. Screensaver. And the drums. All set up. We actually just finished the newest song, All We Need. So mics are still set up everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there came a day when we realized, hey, we have 3 people. There's Matt on drums, Randy on guitar, electric guitar, and me on acoustic and vocals. So, thought to myself, we really need a bass guitar. Because it just makes the band fuller. So, I went to school with this guy named Dan back when I was in middle school. I think Randy had gone to school with him since elementary school. And well, it turned out when I was in class, you know, I go to school way away in Georgia. Not really that far away, but yeah. Dan was there my first day. And I was like, Dan! And we embraced. And I waved to him at the same time. And we just began to become friends, you know, and I was talking to him later on. He was like, yeah, I play bass and keyboard and stuff. And I was like, really? Well, we actually need a bass guitar. Do you think you could play for us? And he was like, no, I don't really want to. So like, okay, well, if you don't want to, you know, we don't really need somebody that doesn't want to be in the band. And he was like, yeah, that's cool. So we're still good friends. I just, you know, he just didn't do it. So about a month later, he calls me and he was like, so I really, really, really want to be in the band really bad. And and I was like, all right, dude, that's what we've been waiting on. We've just been waiting on you to come tell us. So there was Dan. He plays bass and keyboard for us. And so now there are 4. Is it locked? Not it.
Not it.
Not
Not
it.
it.
Not it. Dang it.
What?
You should,
Oh. Okay.
it's not locked.
I can
Yeah. You should surprise him with the camera. I heard people going, shh.
Dang it. Podcast.
Yeah, I'm here.
Podcast. This is Daniel.
Oh, that smells so good.
And he's walking into the pizza aroma of the practice space.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
So my name's Dan. I'm a part of Duration 3 Arrows This Way, and I love long walks on the beach, but I have a girlfriend, so let's don't go there. I'll tell you about campus life. It's this thing where I get together and he gets together, but you can't see him, and he gets together, but you can't see him either, and him. He might be able to see him, probably not.
No.
Anyways, point is, what we do is we get together. This thing called worshiping. It's to the God, you know, who made everything. Read about it. It's in the Bible. Anyhow, so we get together. It's pretty much awesome. Duration plays a lot of music. Josh's dad speaks. It's pretty much awesome every week, and it's every other Tuesday. And if you don't come, I pray that your feet stink for a whole week, and like really bad. Like when you wake up in the morning, you're like, oh crap, my feet stink. Should have gone to Campus Life. So, anyways, that's pretty much it.
What? The number you have dialed is not in service at this time.